Enzo Fernandez. To Chelsea, here we go. Moises Caicedo. To Chelsea is here we go. Enzo Lavia communicated in very clear way to all parties involved that he wants to join Chelsea.
He's just snapped into a tackle. They're having a little appreciation of each other there almost.
So Lavia now makes way, helped on his way.
Hello guys, and welcome to another video in our channel. In our video today, we are going to do an in-depth tactical analysis on whether Mauricio Pochettino will shift to a midfield three regarding to the additions that have been made to his squad. Now, we know very well the departure of key midfielders such as Kante, Kovacic and Jorginho, who are instrumental in Chelsea's team in the previous years. This has seen the introduction of new young talented midfielders in Moises Caicedo for a club record fee from Brighton, Enzo Fernandez in the January transfer window, and Lavia from Southampton. These three midfielders will form the base of our discussion today. The three midfielders come to replace Jorginho, Kante and Kovacic, who have finally departed Chelsea, looking like a midfield rebuild. The three midfielders will offer Chelsea three key things, and these are the three key things: quality, excellent passing and skill. These are technically gifted young midfielders who have room to excel. Before we continue our analysis, like, share and subscribe to this channel. Now, we know Pochettino likes to form his team in a 4-2-3-1 system, meaning that only two midfielders in his lineup, with Enzo and Caicedo automatically being the first choice. He likes his wingers to drift in and play close to their center forward, occupying the positions in the half space. This creates room and spaces down the wide channels where his aggressive fullbacks can play high and wide to give the team width, while his number 10 or other midfielder drops slightly lower to orchestrate play, having a staggering midfield, with the deepest midfielder dropping in between the center backs to give the team numerical superiority during build-up and increase verticality of play. This breakdown of Pochettino's system was seen during the match against Liverpool, wanting to have 2v1 overloads against opposition fullbacks, with a player slightly ahead of the attacking five to orchestrate play from deep. We are going to understand how this player is required, since the player is also required to be quite aggressive in winning the ball. We know Pochettino in some instances prefers a one-up, one-down system. Pochettino wants at least 5 players in the defensive area with 5 players in the attacking area. This might see the dropping of Kane for Lavia, who was just signed for Chelsea recently. Why is it? The injury of Christopher Nkunku will see them Kanich Gwemeka lose out, with the midfield trio of Enzo, Caicedo and Lavia starting many games for Chelsea. And this is how the midfield will function. The midfield three will be a 4-3-3. We expect Pochettino to shift to a 4-3-3. Caicedo will play deep and act as the steel in front of the backline, while Lavia will play as the box-to-box midfielder, pushing forward and backwards during build-up. When Chelsea try to build their play from the back and opponents try to mark Caicedo, Lavia will be more likely to be the one dropping alongside Caicedo, yet all the three midfielders can do that to give them numerical superiority, with Enzo pushing forward. Enzo's excellent passing range and vision will enable him to pick the front line, and therefore he can actually be made by Pochettino to be one of the best attacking midfielder. I know that is a long call, but with the game against Liverpool, we saw an Enzo Fernandez we had not seen in Chelsea. Or in this instance, we like to see Enzo interacting more with the front three, who will be playing close to each other. This close front three will enable the likes of Chilwell and Reece James to push up and give the team width, similar to what Trent and Robertson used to do at Liverpool. This inside position might not suit Sterling, and therefore Olise might come in and start as a right winger. He's left-footed, can cut in, can dribble while cutting in and make crosses from these channels, while Chilwell and Reece James offer the width, and the spaces vacated by these two fullbacks can see the two centre-backs occupied. But Thiago Silva, since he's losing his athleticism, might see him get dropped for Levi Colwill as the left-sided centre-back, with Caicedo playing in between the centre-backs. This might enable Lavia and Enzo Fernandez to play as the two midfielders in front of him. Caicedo at the base will offer Chelsea what Chelsea have been lacking: a midfielder who can tackle, intercept, win the ball, use his skill, excellent dribbling abilities, his pace, his strength, and his durability in ensuring he solidifies Chelsea's backline. Caicedo in this position can use his excellent passing skills to pick out players and to pick up Lavia and Enzo Fernandez, who will be playing in between the lines. This position by Caicedo will give Chelsea a lot of strength in midfield, and therefore, complemented by two pacey young centre-backs, this is an excellent duo. The duo of Lavia and Enzo can be tasked to play as number 8s who thread the balls to the attack. We know Enzo Fernandez will flourish in this role since he will be free from his defensive duties. They will also be tasked to be the ones who will be counter-pressing to win the ball. In times when Chelsea will be losing possession, the wingers will be the ones who will be the first ones to start to counter-press, while Lavia and Enzo will hold their position in midfield and act as a shield before Caicedo. This will enable them to intercept the ball and prevent the opponents from attacking Chelsea through counter-attacks in the middle. We know both of them are excellent defensively, where Enzo can win the ball and kickstart by picking Chilwell and Reece James in the wide channels. Alternatively, when Chelsea will be in constant possession of the ball and only one forward is against the two centre-backs, Caicedo might push further up the pitch, enabling Enzo and Lavia to play wide. This might enable these two midfielders to cover for the advancing Chilwell and Reece James, since Pochettino's midfield will now start acting like the former Liverpool midfield. They will be the ones who will be playing as workhorses for the team, winning the ball and dictating the tempo of the game. This might see a slight tactical change from Mauricio Pochettino's system, but now with young, athletic, and quality gifted players in Enzo, Lavia, and Caicedo. During the build-up shape, when teams try to press Chelsea, their excellent centre-backs on the ball complemented with the goalkeeper, their midfield trio will always outnumber the opponent's midfield too. The position of their high fullbacks will also be a huge hindrance for this team. And when these players are pressed, most of them are press resistant, and therefore having Enzo Fernandez being the one who pushes forward to create the link between the midfield, the defense, and the attack, this will be detrimental for most teams. Now, we should also consider the use of the 4-3-3 system. The 4-3-3 formation will be quite instrumental for Mauricio Pochettino, since it gives him triangles and diamonds all over the pitch, enabling him to maneuver possession, dominate the game, and this will enable Chelsea to be quite excellent in transitioning from the defense to the attack. This is because the team has numerous passing channels and passing angles, with midfielders who are competent and excellent on the ball. The introduction of Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez and Lavia into this Chelsea team is a statement of Chelsea building something great for the future. It might complement this midfield trio to look like that of Casemiro, Modric and Toni Kroos that was famed in Real Madrid. These are only things that we can see with time. Therefore, if you've stayed and enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video. Thanks for watching.